Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews, and today we are back with a look at the other two brand new supersized Captivz for Chaos Theory. These two are just going to be stuck together in one video because I don't feel like either one really warrants its own individual video. The only brand new figure as far as the sculpt and everything goes this time around was Bumpy the Ankylosaurus, who did get her own individual review, but these two figures, for the most part, are basically just what we've had in the past. So I don't even think we need like closer looks really, like as far as like a proper closer look. We're basically just going to take this type of a closer look. You can see the Pyroraptor does look really cool. It is a very nice sculpt, and overall is easily one of, if not the single best versions of the Jurassic World Dominion Pyroraptor on the market right now. It is a phenomenal and very much so quite screen accurate as far as I can tell sculpt. But the thing is, we did have this exact figure in the Jurassic World Dominion line. So it is something that we've already had previously. Now, you know, one plus is a lot of the Jurassic World Dominion Captivz were, as far as the supersized ones anyway, were a little tricky to find at times, so not everybody had the opportunity to get them. So having this figure come back again in this round in Chaos Theory, even though we didn't see a Pyroraptor in Chaos Theory, is definitely a good thing, especially if you end up missing the Pyroraptor the first time around. Now, as far as the sculpt, of course, absolutely the same figure. As far as the paint goes, it looks like maybe it might be slightly altered, but not enough that it's like super obvious. I think the only thing that, you know, maybe the dark wash might be a little more intense on this one, and the blues might be a little bit more obvious, but I think that's really all I'm noticing as far as the difference between this one and the original one goes. I'm not really picking up on much of anything else. Honestly, actually, I don't even think it's the blues. The blues look like they are pretty much the same. I think the biggest difference between this and the original release is the dark wash being more intense, and the red doesn't have quite the satin shine that it had the first time around. So, very minor differences between this and the original version. Now, as far as the new T-Rex goes, I would say this is definitely the more superior of the two versions of supersized Captivz Tyrannosaurs that are out on the market currently, and that is because this time we have a brand new head sculpt with an open mouth for it, and I think it looks way nicer with this head sculpt. It looks much more intimidating and just generally more fun. The original version was really quite nice. I definitely am a big fan of that figure. I've even repainted one because I thought it was so nice, and that turned out pretty darn nice as well. But the thing that I think could have improved that one was having a better head sculpt, and now they've rectified that with this newest version. However, we have already actually gone over this sculpt on the channel because this is the same figure, just a different paint scheme, as the one that came in that playset that Toymonster International put out that was like a T-Rex in a cage. It was the male version, so it was a greenish version. This time, we have the Rexy colors, or you could even say maybe the doe colors, because we have a female version, and previously we had the exact same colors on the very first version of the supersized Rex that they had put out. So the body is the same sculpt, the paintwork is the same as the first time around. It's just that we've got a brand new head sculpt with an open mouth. You can see we've got a nice pink tongue and everything painted in there, and obviously the teeth are painted. They look pretty good. There's even a little bit of a gloss coat you can actually see on the skin here, where the skin is stretching with the mouth open. Kind of see as the light's hitting it there. There is a bit of a gloss coat. But honestly, that's really about it. So I didn't feel like we really needed to go too in-depth with these two because there's not that much to go over, and that's pretty much covering everything. I definitely am partial, honestly, to both of these. I think the Pyroraptor looks better this time around. The dark wash, although a little heavy, definitely helps to highlight the feather detail through the body a little better than it did the first time around. And of course, the female Rex here is just generally nicer looking because of the new head sculpt that we have on it. And if I can find a second version of that T-Rex, I'll probably give it a repaint to go with my first version that I had repainted, which was the female. I'll go ahead and give that one more of a male repaint. But again, two really cool supersized Captivz. If you are interested in grabbing these, you can find them at Walmart right now, as that's exactly where I found, well, one of the two, because one of them actually came, the Pyroraptor came from the promotional box that was sent to me by Toymonster International, so thank you to them for that. But the T-Rex I did find at Walmart. So make sure you check your local Walmart, grab them if you want them, and like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next review. Thanks for watching.